can have a discussion about that.
It's not my fault. You can't see all the colors.
We could have a discussion about that, huh? Because we're on the Deadwood Saloon podcast.
Hell yeah, brother!
Hell yeah, brother!
Hell yeah, brother!
It just felt like the right time to hit record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever it starts making Hulk Hogan impersonations.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Yeah. Wait, no, that's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah!
Fuck.
Madness! Okay, so yeah, everybody who's on the talkie part of the podcast for the first time, this is where we sit here for an hour and do not play any video games and just talk about shit, because that's basically what you do on a fucking podcast. And we haven't been doing that.
First topic of the night: Coke versus Pepsi.
Coke.
Well, I'll see myself out of this discussion.
You get the king. We got to save the champions topic for, a few topics down. Wait. Okay.
Man, I'd love to jump into that one.
Yeah, Coke versus Pepsi.
I can't be in this discussion, so.
All right. Well, I will ask the follow-up question. From where? Like from the bottle, from the can?
No, that's the second topic.
Okay.
I like
So
my Coke.
we
not
can't
made with corn syrup.
Listen.
What?
It's just
Where
a
do you-
simple
where do you
question.
find
Coke
Coke
versus
without it?
Pepsi.
like in the
Right.
bottle and can.
All right.
Are we talking about American Coke or Coke that's made around the world? with
He's like
real
American
sugar?
Coke or
Oh
cocaine?
my gosh!
All right, number
listen
one,
here.
I've never had any Coke that probably wasn't bottled in the same fucking bottling company down south. And
Really?
Have you not had the Mexican Coke that you get from the store?
It
in the
tastes
glass
so
bottles?
much better.
well, the ones that's got real sugar in it and stuff.
Yeah, Mexican Coke. No. There's like a Mexican Coca-Cola. It comes in a very particular glass bottle.
By the way, does anyone else like
You can get it at Chipotle.
you know the sodas that say made with real sugar on the side? Does anyone else taste fucking sweet tea when they drink those?
Oh, those throwback sodas?
Yeah, they don't taste right.
Yeah, they don't taste like what they're supposed to taste like.
They just like the sugar is so fucking.
It's weird tasting real sugar.
Yeah, it takes over everything, and I don't actually like it all that much.
It's healthier though.
Oh, I like that fake ass sugar.
I want that
Yeah.
fucking fake ass
See,
sweetener.
I drink soda because I like the taste of soda. I don't want an alternative. It's like saying, oh, I want to drink a diet soda because it's better for you.
It's not even soda. It's not even sugar. The cornstarch. It's not.
Listen, I don't care.
You know what? I do.
I treat soda as a treat, and it's not soda; it's pop. Also,
For sure, it is pop.
also,
I mean, yeah, we can.
if
yeah.
it's my go-to, the only time I actually do drink a soda, it is a Code Red Mountain Dew out of the bottle, a Baja Blast from Taco Bell, or it is a Coke from McDonald's. That's the
So
only time I drink pop.
So for the majority, you're on the Pepsi side of the fence because I mean, it doesn't have to just be Coke and Pepsi. I meant them as like a.
Well, no,
group.
he did say Coke from McDonald's, which
He means
I
Coke
think I'm on the
product
Coke side
or
of it.
Pepsi product.
A
Right.
Coke or a Pepsi.
It's not like I prefer Aquafina over Dasani.
Well,
you know?
Coke and Pepsi actually taste a lot different.
You named 2 garbage waters, but yeah,
Yeah, I know. I don't drink either.
both of them are garbage.
Yeah.
Ice Mountain, baby.
I
Coke and
just get
Pepsi
the-
are both cola flavored, but like Coke seems like it may be like a little more carbonated, and Pepsi might be a little sweeter.
Yeah.
Is that
But-
that right, or is it backwards?
But we know who the king of soda is, right?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
Jones.
Pepper.
Oh, I love me a good old DP some of them times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes.
I will
I
actually
really-
grab me a DP out of the freezer
Right
can't
here.
really-
because
This
I
is,
like to freeze
I
them.
can't be
to ice
involved in
coldness.
this whole conversation.
this
Because you don't drink
I
soda?
just want to jump in to say, you know, DP
yeah.
stands for double penetration, right?
I don't drink caffeine, so the only pop that I drink is
Yeah,
Sprite.
see?
Maybe in
it blows my heart and my mind. So get your head out of the gutter, fatty.
sheesh.
Wow.
wait.
I could say the word like I don't know, Elvis, and the guy'd be like, you know, Elvis had a big dick, right? That is like longitudinal thinking.
I
I
mean,
heard
he
Elvis had a
probably
huge
did it, though,
dick.
with all the cocaine he did.
we kind of like there's if you're talking to Thaddy, there is a 100% chance that the conversation will veer towards wieners at least at some point in the conversation.
Very
if you look
quickly.
at his name,
I just
it
want
says
to point out, Andrea knows that DP means that too, because she was the one saying, I can't say anything about this. I can't say anything about this. I need to leave this conversation.
No,
No,
I
she's
was
just
saying
bring
that
up-
because
She
I
doesn't
don't
drink
drink
station.
caffeine. I don't drink pop other than Sprite. That's the only thing I fucking drink.
I just don't get
Hey,
it.
right or
I was
Sierra
literally the whole reasoning behind
Okay,
me
look,
saying.
I am as a God-fearing, fucking sugar-drinking Southerner. I just
God damn.
I gotta disagree with a lot of things that you guys said. Number one, it ain't fucking pop. It ain't soda. Everything that is carbonated is a Coke.
Bullshit,
And-
boy.
Disagree.
You're in the minority when that happens.
Well,
You know,
because all of
you're-
y'all fellers
I'm
are
gonna
from
go
up.
order a fucking Sprite. I'm gonna order a fucking Coke, and they're gonna bring me a Coke, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, no,
Weirdos.
at home, like if I have a Dr Pepper in my hand, I'm holding a Coke. But you know, you have to order exactly what you want when you go out. You can't expect
Well,
everybody
yeah.
to fucking
You
read
say
your
you're
brain.
If you go
Fat
out, I
sucker.
know this for a fact. When you go out, the waitress or hostess or waiter is going to say what kind of Coke you want.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of Coke?
So then that's when you know.
And
that,
then you
okay, this
instantly
has
reply,
fucking
Dr.
blood.
Pepper.
And I'm gonna reveal something else. I'm kind of overselling it. That hasn't really been a thing for like 20 years.
Really?
If we just have soda. But yeah, we definitely don't call it fucking pop. But
Unless you're in
That's
Canada.
just,
and
that's just
they
a
call it
Midwest
pop.
thing.
yeah,
No, in Canada it's called a fizzy drink. Anywhere outside of the US it's called a fizzy drink.
So weird.
really?
or a Fanta.
Yeah.
A fun.
That's
My
only in
friends in Ontario
Germany.
just call them
No,
sodas.
that's in a lot of Latino countries and India, which that means the majority of the world says Fanta.
So, okay, well.
Man,
Fizzy
cultured man.
drink, pop, soda.
Hang on. That was a really worldly fact there.
Right,
John.
right.
John, we
What else
haven't
can
met you on the
drop us?
podcast.
Please.
Oh.
I need more facts. World facts.
Well, you gotta think about it. India has 2 point some billion people, so when they say something, it's the majority of the world.
You got a half that
And he's also a
population number, but
mathematician.
it's the same point. Yeah.
Yeah, same point. Like,
This guy's cultured.
Oh,
So
look at this
cultured.
guy.
Hey, John Doe, you want to introduce yourself to the people at home because we've never seen you before.
oh hi, my name is Patrick. Well, everybody would call me Patrick or John on here.
Peter.
No,
Eater.
you shut up, you fucking upper over there.
Yeah, Patrick,
You-
also known as John Doe.
Also
Yes.
known as Peter.
I come from the wonderful state of Wisconsin.
The cheese state.
Wisconsin.
Say Wisconsin like very enunciated.
Yeah, I guess it like a Wisconsin.
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 Just make sure you tell your folks I say hello.
Yeah,
Love
that's Wisconsin in a nutshell right there.
It is. It
Oops,
is.
sorry about that. Oops, sorry about that.
Hope gotta
Oop,
scooch through real
There-
quick.
Oh, there. Oh,
That's
you're
just
out
a-
here. Let me go
That's
get
a
you another
big
one.
ass
We'll scoot
Midwestern
there, sir.
thing. I don't know how many times I say open a day.
God damn it. I think I say
Well, we told you, get the
My-
beepers for your
every
when you
other
back
sentence.
up. You won't have to say it as much.
well, I mean, practically, Tenchi Mama
So,
Tenchi
yeah.
are Wisconsinites. They're close enough.
Yeah,
Well,
Upper Michigan is basically just
It's like forbidden territory.
yeah, it's we don't want to be
Unclaimed,
part of
there we go.
Michigan. We would rather be part of Wisconsin, but Wisconsin doesn't want to go through the paperwork of claiming us.
Yeah.
That's
well,
correct.
you guys are free most of the week, so you
The
guys
free
could write
folk
out
up
the
there.
paperwork.
Yeah, I guess. Listen, it's a very small population. There's only 300,000 people who live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Huh.
Everything above the bridge, that's it. 300 and some odd thousand people.
Well,
Until
how about-
spring.
Well, all you gotta do is just blow up that bridge, and you could be part of Wisconsin.
That's
If
the plan.
No,
I
I
do
think that's
not.
the plan.
And
If
for those
that's
people
all,
That's a
listening,
different thing.
if that's all it takes,
and
Very
and for those
different
people-
thing.
those people listening, I do not condone violence that way.
Yeah,
okay?
my
I
FBI
get-
agent that's watching this, turn away.
my FBI agent, please keep a close eye on me.
Actually, you know what?
Please help
Actually,
me.
keep a close eye on my house so no one robs it. Thank you.
Yeah. He's gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
Free security.
Your FBI agent just smiled and took another sip of his coffee.
Oh
He's a-
yeah.
He's just like, Wisconsin people don't do anything. You're fine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Posers.
And then I read the fact that we have 10 of the top 100 safest cities in the United States in Wisconsin.
They're too drunk to do anything else.
There it is.
That is true.
But also, if
Let's
everybody
Howard
in
House has
town
something
knows
about
your
that.
parents, you can't act up.
Oh, boy.
Well,
It's
you
it's
could.
true.
It's just will be brought up at the family reunion the next day.
Hmm.
And they will discuss it right before the fist fight that inevitably will happen.
Oh
And
my
then on
gosh.
church on Saturday and church on Wednesday and the fish fry on Friday.
Oh yeah, the fish fry.
Oh, the
Oh,
fish
yeah.
fry.
Oh, all the fish fries.
God, we
Except
got
for
all the
Andrea, she doesn't like fish.
catfish. Oh, cool.
This is how sad the Midwest is we only have fish on Fridays. Because we're so far away from the ocean.
I mean,
We're
that's
just
more
like-
fish than I have because I don't like fish.
You don't like fish?
I'm not a fishy guy. I'm not
That's
super
where
into
I
you-
mean,
fish.
I got endless supply of catfish.
I do too, which is why I sort of got burnt, I think, because I ate so much fucking catfish
God,
growing
I
up.
love fucking fish. That's why Lent's my favorite time of year. I'm not Catholic.
Well,
God
hold on.
damn it. God damn it. Arby's makes some good fish sandwiches.
Did you say Arby's?
Yes,
Of all
dude,
the
they
options you
do.
chose- No, Arby's is like the worst fast food joint on the planet.
Have you had their fish sandwiches, though?
No, I like my stomach to be intact.
I'm just telling you, out of every fast food joint that likes to take advantage of Lent and say, like, hey, what's up? We got fish sandwiches. Roll on in here. Arby's has the best.
No.
See,
I
the
can't-
problem is
Hang on,
Out of
what
all
is-
of them,
What is
I'm
Lent?
not saying they have the best like fish sandwich, period.
What-
Absolutely
did
not.
Did you say what is Lent?
Yeah, what is Lent? What is that? Like the stuff you find in your fucking belly button? What are you talking about?
no, that's lentil, I think. L-
What is lentil?
You're that South?
We don't have fucking Lent here. What are you talking about?
You have Catholics down there?
No, we don't have any fucking Catholics. Everybody
In
down
the
here is
Bible
fucking.
Belt.
What the fuck is
Literally
what do they do
everybody.
in Louisiana then?
Dude, fucking everybody here is either Methodist or Baptist. Take your pick.
Yeah, to be fair, he's 100%
he-
right on
He
that.
is right because the French.
I mean, there's a few
Louisiana.
Pentecostal churches and
I
Church
mean,
of
it
When you
makes
start
Christ.
talking about French, Wisconsin has pretty deep French roots too.
So Lent for you, Sheriff. Lent is a Catholic thing. It's like 40 days where people fast, and it's usually people pick like a specific thing to fast from, but a majority of people fast from like red meats and things, and they consume a lot of fish.
You guys are fucking psychopathic.
And also, you give up
You guys
a-
ain't Catholic.
and you give up something that is
I just think-
addictive to you for 40 days.
Yeah, so most
So-
people pick like chocolate or soda, like really lame, easy things you can get
Like,
away
you
with
know-
for 40 days.
Sheriff,
It's
you
not
know, like
alcohol.
Fat Tuesday, like they do. It's the big deal, Fat Tuesday, and they have like Mardi Gras, right?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, we don't do Mardi Gras in Alabama either.
Yeah,
well,
no,
it's
no,
Alabama
he's-
because you weren't a part of Louisiana Purchase. So
Wait, what? Are you trying to argue with me that I do in fact do Fat Tuesday? Because I don't.
no, I'm just saying for like, you weren't a part of that there
I
Louisiana Purchase.
I mean, I've heard people talk about Fat Tuesday and stuff, and I've seen T-shirts, but like, I've never.
Mardi Gras, Mardi
gone-
Gras. Period.
Yeah, I've never gone to a Mardi Gras event or anything like that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's for people that like to show their tits, drink a lot of liquids.
They probably
and
do
for
stuff like
homeless
that.
people. Homeless
There's only
people on
one
purpose.
question
I love-
asked.
I love how you were okay with saying tits, but you weren't okay with saying copious amounts of alcohol.
I don't know what I need to censor myself here.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just going on fucking YouTube.
Well, I
Fuck,
mean,
fuck,
I have
fuck.
no idea.
tits was probably a good thing to leave out.
Nah, fucking we said tits so often.
Oh,
No,
it's like one of my favorite words.
it's one of my favorite things.
It's one of my favorite.
I'm
universal
positive
things.
we have talked about vag on one of these podcasts at least.
Absolutely. Just
I believe our
It-
last podcast ended with talking about shaving your nuts.
Yeah,
so-
fucking we talk about cock and balls and all kind of shit in this motherfucker. And I'm pretty
Talking
sure
about the
I just
restaurant, right?
what?
What?
what's going on?
He says I put in that poke, that random poke that no one hears that bothers all of us.
I heard a restaurant, and we're talking about genitals.
No, you're talking about the restaurant, right?
Sorry, talking about Arby's and Mardi Gras.
Arby's.
Now we're back to the genitals. Way to go. That's how it usually happens.
Yeah, Arby's beef curtains.
Arby's is disgusting.
There it is.
You'll never be able to change my mind.
There it is. All right, I need to look up what language we're doing today.
Save it. Look it up and
Swedish.
save it.
I'm just gonna look it up here. Hold on.
Swedish.
Hey,
I'm gonna get her ready.
Here's
Just
a
did.
restaurant. It's called Cock and that's Cock and Bowls.
Fucking bowls.
Bowls.
Yeah.
Caulk in bowls.
Yeah.
Just stuff to.
It's just Rocky Mountain oysters and a variety of other phallic-looking things.
Ooh.
You can't say you haven't tried them.
I really have never.
I can definitely say I haven't tried it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never
really?
eaten the testicles of any creature if it wasn't like ground up and hidden in
Oh
like potted
my
meat or
God.
something.
Yeah, I mean, at McDonald's buy some questionable products for their meat.
Yeah, and I eat potted meat. I eat fucking viennas. I know what I'm eating.
Yeah. I mean,
It's got hog brains right on the fucking side.
Wait, did you just say Viennas?
Viennas, yeah.
You mean Viennas?
No, I mean viennas.
Vienna sausages.
Vienna sausages.
Vienna sausages?
I know it's
They're
pronounced
literally-
Vienna.
they're
I just
literally
can't
from
stop
Vienna.
saying Vienna. I can't quit.
Hey, Vienna.
those Alabama people, they have to say it wrong, even if they're not for saying it wrong. They're just gonna keep saying it wrong.
I
the
know
rest of the
how
time.
to. I know just because, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
You're like, leave me
It's
alone.
all right.
I don't know.
It's
It
a-
is.
I have literally no explanation. There's no good defense for.
It's just how it rolls off the tongue.
I just can't say it different.
Giggity.
I love saying Viennas.
Viennas. It's a fucking Vienna.
Vienna sausages. Wait, how do you say sausages?
This hurts
Sausages.
me.
There
It
you go.
almost sounds like my anus sausages.
Vienna
Sausages.
sausages.
Vienna sausages.
They're gross too.
Actually, those are really
Yeah, they're
good. I
not
like those.
Now,
No,
what?
no,
I
no,
really,
they're gross.
some of them are good. I don't like the armor ones, the blue ones, and I don't like the Brian ones. I used to like the Brian ones, but now Libby's.
Wait, you've tasted a lot more Vienna sausages than I have.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was multiple kinds. I said they
I
smell like
had one and I was like, I'm out.
No, man,
just
it's a
smell-
really common. It's a really Viennas and crackers is a real common like lunch item down here. Like lots of people eat Viennas and crackers. Maybe not here in Phoenix City, but back home in fucking Chilton County, goddamn, like I'd punch you in the face for a can of Viennas at lunchtime.
Hooting and hollering over the Vienna.
you didn't have to punch me. I'd give them to you
Hey.
willingly. Do you want this 50-cent can of questionable meat? Sure.
Thank you. Crackers, please.
That's like the people who are like, oh, Spam. I love Spam.
I never was
Hey.
big on Spam, but Viennas.
What's wrong with
definitely.
There's
spam?
people that are
It's also
That's
questionable
weird.
meat that does not
Weird.
taste good.
It all depends on how you make it and serve it
Listen.
to yourself.
Listen, that's the
Try to.
the only people
That's
who
exactly
say
what those
that are
people
the
say.
people- the only people who say that are the people who actually eat it. They just ignore the fact that it tastes like vomit.
I mean, let's be honest. If you grew up poor, though, like you've probably eaten them at least once.
Yeah.
I've grown up poor and I've avoided Spam at all costs.
Actually,
I did a
never
pretty good
had
job as
spam.
well.
I sort of grew up like definitely beneath the throes of poverty. Like we're dirt poor, fucking,
Oh, yeah.
and we were all the way up until I mean, kind of still are. If I was to go back home, you know, like
Yeah.
it's not as though they fucking struggling out there. They're living dandy lives, but
Yeah,
No,
well,
we were struggling like cans of beans a day.
yeah, no, that,
if any one of
we,
you,
we were there.
if any one of
Oh,
you
yeah.
came and saw how we live, you'd be like, "Geez."
listen, I lived in a condemned house in the ghetto before in my childhood, so I mean,
That's fair.
So when you're in Texas,
yeah.
And we don't really have to worry about fucking literally anyone else around because the
You have
nearest
no
neighbors- Yeah, no neighbors really
It's
at all.
14 miles up the road.
It's something like that, yeah.
See, that's like our towns. Like, there's one town, and if they're not some kind of weird compilations right next to each other that still, demand to be their own separate town, there's like a 30-mile difference between everything up here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like for us driving to Walmart. That's a 50-minute drive.
Oh yeah, 15
Nice.
or a 50.
50.
Okay,
50.
yeah, that's 50 like 50 minutes to an hour. That's how long it always took us to get to Walmart, no matter what way we went.
Oh, mine's only
I
5
have
minutes.
2 Walmarts within 5 minutes of my campus.
Bro, you live in the middle of Phoenix.
I know.
Yeah. Even my Phoenix has 2 Walmarts.
Dude has 30 restaurants on his college campus alone.
I remember when we got a Walmart. That was nice. That was like what, 5?
Yeah, that was like what 40 years ago. Yeah, I just ran the balls there, huh?
Wow.
remember-
Yeah, 93. You're right.
I remember when the town I grew up in, they actually rejected a Walmart being built in that section of the county.
Damn.
What
That
they rejected it for?
Because it was a bunch of rich people that didn't want that shit up there.
Huh.
We had something like that happen here. There's a little plaza where the few stores that we have are in town, and when the Shopko, which is a retail store that's in the Midwest, so half of you probably don't know what it is,
They'll
closed down. When they all closed down, the Shopko's in our town, Walmart wanted to move in there, but because the big grocery store in town owned the plaza, they were like, "Oh hell no!"
Not a
Yeah, it probably
chance.
saved all small businesses, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no, it would have obliterated what small businesses we have left.
Well, I mean, sometimes big chains don't do all that well. Like in Maplesville, there's 2 main shopping centers. And they're directly next to one another in the same little broken shopping mall. I don't know. It's just one of those like collections of buildings where people set up. But we have the Maplesville supermarket and the Dollar General right next door, and most people prefer the supermarket because their prices are better.
Yeah, well, and Dollar Generals will pop up anywhere. I on one of my routes that I drive,
Nuts. It's nuts.
At Dollar General, there's this small town you pass by, Sagola, and it's like a couple of houses that are way out of town, like way, way away from the center of town, and then a gas station. And I'm driving back and forth, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're building here. And eventually they finally like put up the sign. I'm like, it's a freaking Dollar General in the middle of nowhere. There's like maybe 100 people who live here, but they were like, by God, we're going to put a freaking Dollar General here.
Yeah,
You're fucking right.
Yeah, we'll make enough wages here to fucking pay salaries and still turn profit. We'll do it. Let's go. Somehow they will.
They must have somehow. I don't know. There is an area there's maybe 100 people that live within 10 miles of this Dollar General.
Right?
It's like in the middle of like 2 state roads, in the middle of fucking nowhere, and that's the only like landmark that you have to turn at this like state route. It doesn't even tell you like, hey, this road's coming up. It's like, no, the Dollar General's up here. You turn left, you get over here, then you can go south.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
And the company will spend so much money to like throw one of these things here. Like I remember when we got a Dollar General here in Iron River, they bought up a cluster of houses. Like they basically just walked up like, hey, move out of your house so we can buy it. So we put a Dollar General here.
Oh my
They
God.
just bought like 5 or 6 houses that are all close together so they could bulldoze them down and put freaking Dollar General there.
Put it in a parking lot of Dollar General. Golly.
I was like, but why? Just so they could be closer to the actual town than the Family Dollar that was slightly outside of town in that same direction.
Wow.
Choke out the competition.
So then Family Dollar did the same thing and moved in essentially across the street a half a block closer to town.
My God.
Hey, you remember what they say? Every inch counts.
I don't have that problem. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Well, at least it's not Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree isn't $1 anymore. $1.50.
I thought they were $1.25.
Mine went to $1.50.
Ours is still $1, if I remember correctly.
This is $1.25.
Oh my jeez, the prices have gone to it's too
Inflation.
expensive. Inflation.
Well, I mean, It
Ours
can
in
last
Phoenix
forever.
are still $1, but it's probably because we get way more volume because it's like a bigger city, so they can keep it down. But it's still $1 out here.
Dude, when I was building D&D terrain for D&D, like there was all kind of shit you could buy from Dollar Tree that was like craftable items, like just those sheets of just white pasteboard or whatever.
Yep.
Tons of that stuff. Like I shopped there a lot for just craft stuff, and there were people in there literally buying their fucking groceries from the Dollar Tree.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
that's so.
Absolutely.
That's unfortunate.
My wife's grandmother does that. She'll call my wife and be like, while you're in Iron Mountain, can you go to the dollar store and spend X amount of like $100 on just all kinds of just random stuff?
Did you say Iron Mountain?
Groceries. Yeah.
That's the second time I've heard that term today.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Because you just played D&D with Dark's wife for hours.
No. They said it at work. There's a warehouse here that's apparently like the warehouse in Indiana Jones. You know, you see the good men that have all these this big floor full of crates that are just stored away.
Mm-hmm.
Like apparently that's what Iron Mountain is here, and they just store your data for you.
Oh, that's a town here.
Yeehaw.
There are just tons of iron mines here.
Yeah.
So we have Iron River, Iron Mountain.
That's so cool.
Ironwood.
Goddamn Minecraft up there.
Oh yeah, everything. There are like 5 or 6 towns in the Upper Peninsula named Iron something, and Wisconsin has the same exact names over there.
So unfortunately, sometimes they're like, "You mean Iron River, Wisconsin? That's where we sent your stuff." And I'm like, "No,
It's 2 hours away from me.
wrong."
We have where I do deliveries at for the coffee company I work for. One of my routes will take me to Iron River, Wisconsin. So I'll tell people like, "Oh, I got a long route today. I got to go all the way to Iron River," and everyone will just stare at me. I'm like, "Oh, Wisconsin."
They're like,
Oh, they look at you because you like look stupid. Like, do you really just say you're standing in? Oh.
And then you're like, "Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive."
Well, shit.
hell yeah.
Oh, Andrea.
Yeah.
Hey, say something.
Drop your
What's
topic.
up?
Drop your topic. You got a topic.
Drop
I
your
was just
topic.
gonna say Halloween. I don't know. As a topic.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Spooky
What
stuff.
about Halloween?
You know, all about Halloween.
Okay. I got one.
How do you guys feel about adults fucking dressing up for Halloween? How about
Yeah.
that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
Fucking slutty costumes
Yep.
versus scary costumes.
I always wear slutty costumes. Daddy loves them.
I do. They're my favorite. I got him a schoolgirl costume for this past one.
Yeah, I wear a schoolgirl outfit, or I wear like the naughty Viking.
Yep.
I really pegged you for a naughty Viking.
You did peg him.
You're
I
not the only
certainly
one
did.
that pegged him. Don't worry.
It was a transactional
man.
pegging.
Yeah.
Mom, this is the first time we've had both the Tenchis in the podcast at once.
Yep.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
happy couple. Hang on one second.
Are we still talking about Slooty Halloween costumes?
Slooty. All right, Mealsy, are you a slutty Halloween costume wearer or a scary Halloween
Absolutely
costume?
slutty.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the weirdos actually go out and try to be scary. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Like
the
you
sluts
get the
just have a
weirdos
good
that are out
time.
there like trying to be like, I'm so scary with these scary
You weren't
masks.
supposed to say that out loud about me.
But you gotta think of some creative, like slutty Teletubby.
No.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
just
that
like
hasn't been
Slooty in
What
general.
the fuck? That's a nightmare waiting to happen.
Honestly, the blue Teletubby could get it.
Oh yeah, you remind me
go.
of my
There's
TV show
that
I really
tangent. You
enjoyed
went
and
the-
watched as a
the
child.
tangent.
Oh yeah.
Slutty
what I just
Barney
got
the
out of that.
dinosaur.
I'm more of like
I
bananas
always wanted to
without pajamas.
pop his stuffing.
Bananas without pajamas.
Slutty
do
Barney
the
the
do the
dinosaur.
bananas or
Pajamas? What's a pajama?
do the bananas have autonomy? Are
I
they
mean,
like
If it's slutty, probably.
so
Yeah, they just
do
unpeel
bananas
the
have
bottom of the
bananas?
peel.
Yeah.
I know what I'm being next year.
You mean this
For
year?
Halloween, it's up to your
Yeah,
imagination.
God.
Anything can be slutty if you try hard
You
enough.
better see a picture of that shit that's gonna happen. I
Okay.
swear to God, I will laugh my ass off for all
Slutty
day.
Teletubby.
I am back, and I missed so much.
You
You
did.
did.
Oh my
You
god,
did.
you
Slutty
did.
Teletubby.
Holy moly!
Yeah, we're past that now.
You're just gonna have to look back on my stream, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
Whatever you
I'm just
recorded.
gonna have to watch my own podcast.
Oh no!
Jeez.
I can't believe this.
You
Damn it.
poor soul.
I fucking do that all the time, though. Because,
I do.
yeah.
I was watching Uno and me going off on that fucking bot.
Yeah, dude, fuck that bot. Luna's punk ass, bitch ass.
Yeah, for those of you, if you haven't
Mad.
seen any of the Uno things, if the bot replaces one of the actual players,
Game's over.
Sheriff and Meals, they just lose their mind. Like they don't. I have never seen someone so angry when they play Uno than when they play Uno with a bot that doesn't ever win.
I had
like-
0 points.
Because it's somebody you can unload on, and they're not gonna say anything back. They're just a punching bag.
Well, like I said, there's probably like some sweaty, like large man actually controlling the AI,
I'm still
He was
willing to
crying.
punch the shit out of that bag, dude.
and he still won. He still won the game.
He still won the fucking game.
Sweaty
Because
fat man
Burger-
controlling AI.
No, it's because fucking Dark couldn't earn more than 3 fucking points.
Bro, it was a very sad moment. I got all the points I needed but 5 on the last round. I get this big slew of points. It looks like I'm about to win, and then I'm 5 short from the winning number.
Yeah, and then we had to go again, and Meals won one, and then we had to go again, and the fucking robot took it home.
That's because, if I remember correctly, Meals and Sheriff took turns bullying me.
Why you-
No, I just got rid of all of my reverses
Why are you bullying
one
me?
time.
Yeah, it was pretty hardcore.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that Luna ass bitch. Fucking every time I think of the name Luna now, I just gotta say fuck that bitch.
All right. Or
She's such an asshole.
All right, honey, scratch Luna off the list.
girl names.
Damn it!
Sorry to ruin that for you.
I know a buddy who named his daughter Luna. Actually,
That poor child. If
That
you
was
ever
actually going
see
to be
it,
one of them.
yeah, Luna's a cool name.
unless it's an AI.
Unless it's an AI. Yeah,
As long as your daughter's not a fucking bot.
yeah. As
Yeah.
long as your daughter's not fucking kicking her ass at Uno.
Fuck.
Maybe.
My
It's
7-year-old's
only a matter
pretty
of
good at
time.
Uno. So is my 5-year-old.
Well, don't
They
bring
beat
her
me all
around
the
me or
time.
Meals. We'll cuss her out.
Right?
I have sons.
Yeah, we'll cuss him out. Excuse me. I'm stuck on Luna, man.
My 5-year-old is crafty. He'll like hurt himself in the beginning of the game just so he can win. Like he'll just start drawing cards. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I got
Getting all the
this."
cards I want.
Yeah. He's like, I don't have a card. Like I've got him going, I don't have the card. So he'll draw a couple random cards. I think he just pockets the ones he needs for later so he can win.
Wow.
Fucking, it's different rules. There's kid rules and there's real rules.
Yeah.
You just let the kids play.
I love so like we were playing Uno the other day, and my 7-year-old looks at me. I didn't have a card, so I drew one, and he goes, "Well, aren't you gonna play it?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't get the color." He goes, "Well, you keep drawing then." I was
You're
like,
kind of ruthless about it.
"I'm sorry." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." He's like, "Yeah, you keep drawing until you get the card you need."
Yes, sir. You better play this game correctly.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he only lets a 5-year-old be a punk when it comes to the rules. Me, on the other hand, he's like, no, you're an adult. You should know how to play this game.
Yeah, you're a fully functioning person. You're gonna keep drawing, sir.
Gotta keep you sharp if you want to buy me some good Christmas presents later.
Yeah, and
Oh.
he's like he follows the rules to the T when it comes to like a board game or card game. So he'll draw everything he has to until he plays. Never complains. I mean, well, he complains because he's 7, but
Speaking of board game, card game rules, has anyone ever heard of the rule in Monopoly where if you land on someone's space and you owe them rent, if they don't ask for the rent before the next person rolls, you don't have to pay.
Yes.
Yeah, we use
That's
that rule all the
legit.
time.
I had
Never
never
heard of
heard that rule before
I've
in my life.
never heard of that.
I have
I like
purposely,
that rule
so
I
much.
purposely distracted people so I didn't bankrupt myself on their property.
Yep.
I was at a birthday party a couple of years back, and we played Monopoly. We got drunk and played Monopoly, and
Oh, great!
it was fantastic. And the birthday girl was doing great, had a Monopoly, and was about to bankrupt her then girlfriend, now husband, and she was stoked
Wait.
about it, and he wasn't saying anything.
A girlfriend, now
Wait,
husband?
wait.
Girlfriend, now wife. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
My
you
bad.
said girlfriend, now husband. I was
Girlfriend, now
like,
husband. I was like,
the things that changed there.
what happened
There's
between?
some stuff to unpack there.
Yeah, we skipped a few steps, huh?
No, you added a few steps. You added a few.
But no, they were a couple and they are now married. But
Got it.
yeah, it was her birthday, and she just sort of got distracted. She was wasted, and was having a conversation at the table. And he just handed the dice to the next person, and they rolled. And it got all the way to the next person after that before she was finally like, "Hey, dude, you never paid me." And he was like, "Yeah, you never asked for me to pay." And now the turn's gone, and I'm a squatter. And she was like,
Squatters' rights.
"What the fuck? You can't do that." They're like, "No, it says right in the rules right here that I can." It clearly said so right there. I'm not paying you anything. She got so fucking mad. It's like, why are you being such a dick to me?
Oh no!
She was legit mad, but we had to stop the game there actually.
He should just,
Yeah.
he should just
I
look
mean,
at him and be like, I
Drunk
promise to
Monopoly is never a
cheat.
good thing.
Yeah, it was quite the day. We all went home unsatisfied.
You were playing Monopoly, which already brings at least one person in the game to just complete and utter rage.
Yeah,
Tears.
But then you
Or
add
tears. Don't forget tears.
what?
I said or tears. It's either rage or tears.
I never had anyone cry.
Usually-
about
Yeah,
Monopoly.
nobody's ever cried over Monopoly, but I've seen like drunk people get absolutely
I
enraged over Monopoly.
I had a buddy who's like, I'm the best Monopoly player. I want to play Monopoly. And finally we were like, fine, we'll play Monopoly. And it was myself, my wife, him, and another person. And I went out of my way to just obliterate. I picked all of his favorite properties, best I could, did all this stuff. And he started to lose. And at some point when he's getting close to losing, he just got mad and he slapped the board off the table. I was like, Marcus, you pick all those pieces up.
Marcus!
And get the hell out of my house.
Marcus, you picked those pieces up.
Marcus. Shut up.
I've gotten
he's-
mad at Monopoly once before in my life. But we were playing. Okay. So my brother invited me over. He got Dragon Ball Z Monopoly. All right, cool as shit. Right. So I come over there to play Dragon Ball Z Monopoly. It's just regular Monopoly with new flavors, and we're sitting here playing for like 3.5 hours, and then Kevin reveals that he's been stealing $100 bills out of the bank the entire game, and his wife, who is the banker, has been allowing it, and they're laughing. And I'm like, why did I just sit here for 3.5 fucking hours playing a game of
When you shoot
Monopoly?
'em. Say this is a bank robbery. You shoot him back. Pull out your fuck. And pull out
Insert
that
real gun
44
here.
and you shoot him right there on the table.
For you guys and anybody who may listen to this, the absolute best Monopoly is Lord of the Rings Monopoly.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's the only it's the only Monopoly game where the game has ended in 20 minutes.
Huh. Is there special rules?
Yeah, there's the ring, like the one ring. It goes on go or start or whatever the hell it's called. And when it gets to the last piece, Mount Doom is the big property at the very end right before go.
The boardwalk.
Yeah, it's the boardwalk. The game is over. You tally up all of your worth. Person with the most worth wins. And then there's
So
other rules besides that.
As soon as you get to Mount Doom, it's over.
As
As
soon
soon
as
as
As soon as the ring gets, whenever you roll a 1, the ring moves.
yeah, one of the die
Oh, okay.
of
Okay.
the dice has an ISR on. When you roll that, the ring moves to a property.
Cool. That's cool.
Oh.
And the nice thing, so if the ring moves, and let's say you land on the property that the ring is on, if it's unowned, you just get it for free. If
Pretty cool.
someone owns it, you pay double the rent. So if someone has a couple houses or a motel or something on it, like you'll just obliterate somebody in one round.
Yeah, that's the best rules I've ever heard. with
Yeah,
Monopoly.
the Lord of the Rings Monopoly. I don't even. They probably don't sell new ones. Just go on eBay, find it. It will save you so many hours. I will only play Lord of the Rings Monopoly.
You know what sort of terrifies me?
What?
We are going to at one point attempt to use that buggy ass Monopoly Plus on an episode.
Oh my
The one
god!
that crashes after 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
Yep.
please don't.
We're gonna have to try to do that at one point.
I
This is
can't
gonna
believe
be-
they don't have like a speed mode or something though, like one that just goes faster. You know?
They do.
Oh. Then
I
why
mean,
haven't we done
you can
that?
skip rolls, you can do all kind of stuff. Because we never got past. We only ever played like 1 or 2 games. You know.
Jeff's been like secretly playing it on his
Yeah.
own time, so he can
Right?
master
He's been plotting this.
the Ubisoft Monopoly.
Well, no, I
It's
just
literally the whole reason for this podcast is so he has an excuse.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the only reason I
Grew
know
us-
so much about it is because
Drew was into it.
I watch Game Grumps, and some of their best episodes are when they play Monopoly. Because it's just so fun to listen to them fucking rage.
6 hours. I imagine that it's got to be like a 6-hour game for those guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, they fucking
More than that.
they only record like 45-minute episodes these days, so like
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's 30
Still-
videos of them playing Monopoly.
honestly, they're done in like 2 or 3 episodes usually.
Is it still like Dan and Eric?
It's Aaron and Dan, yeah.
Yeah, Dan.
yeah.
Aaron,
Aaron.
it's Ego
Aaron.
Raptor.
Aaron.
Reverse.
What's his?
Yikes.
Aaron Hansen. And
Aaron. That's right.
Aaron Hansen.
I just
And
knew Dan because he's Jewish.
yeah, Dan Avidan.
Right.
And he is Jewish, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I
remember when it
watched
started out with JonTron.
yeah.
It was so good. It
Tron.
was so good.
Whenever we play Cards Against Humanity, there's a Game Grumps like pack you could put in, and it's all references to when John was still on the show. There's no Dan in
Aw.
it whatsoever.
Aww.
Yeah, Dan's
Yeah,
cool.
I like Dan a lot.
Yeah.
I like Dan. Dan's good.
It's
I
nice
miss-
to find
I
some
miss-
fellow
I miss
Game
John.
Grumps watchers, a fellow lovely.
Oh, I miss John though. John actually like uploaded a few videos there within a couple, like 2 within 1 week, like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, JonTron?
I never I got into Game Grumps like 2 years ago, so I don't remember the John era.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just
It was
randomly
good.
got suggested to me.
It's good.
The only Game Grumps stuff I watch is when my sister sends it to me because she watches like she's been watching them since like the beginning, and she watches every single video they put out.
I try.
Are they past the intro where it's like, hey, I'm Grump. I'm not a Grump.
No, they're
Is it-
still doing it.
And
Still do that?
We're the Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Well, the Game Grump. They still
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah, they still do that. Every
Very cool.
episode. I like it. I like the consistency
Yeah,
I
they
like
got
the
to have it.
consistency.
and the fucking my favorite one is when they do Game Grumps versus. In the corner, that's a grump. In the corner, that's a grump. It's Game Grumps versus.
Oh my gosh.
You can't understand anything they're saying, but
Right.
yeah, I like it.
I feel like everything just like took a turn. Like as soon as like Aaron and Susie like became a thing,
Yeah.
this might have been before you actually got into it.
No,
Like,
I
the-
did some digging.
Yeah, like the whole format changed as soon as like Aaron and Susie started being a thing.
Well, I think they were a thing before, actually. They just weren't a
Well,
public, like, on the
When
show.
she started getting into it, like
yeah.
I feel like it just really changed.
A lot of it's different now. Like, it feels to me like it changed.
I actually not have seen a Game Grumps episode for maybe a year.
It was because, like, whenever COVID happened, it sort of got a little boring. Like, they've had some good episodes now, but, like, it's mostly just them, like, reacting to fucking, like, shit compilations people make or remixes people make. You know, people take their clips and make them into songs and shit. And it's just like, I don't know. It's sort of pretentious a little bit.
Ooh,
Like, there's sort
gotcha.
of, I don't mean that. I enjoyed it. I watched all of it, but
He's like, I didn't complain.
it
Yeah.
just seems like maybe they're like just reflecting on how awesomely successful they were, and I'm like,
Yeah. I remember just OG. I remember the announcement when they made, like, when Aaron and John made the announcement that, hey, we're starting a channel where we're going to play games and it's going to be called Game Grumps. I remember that.
That's pretty cool.
And it's just like, hell yeah. And then it was so fun. And then it was like John left. I was like, oh shit. And then Dan came along, like, oh, I like this guy too. I actually really like this guy. I like Dan.
Yeah, Dan's funny as fuck.
All right. I was like, I really like this guy. But
Welcome to
you know,
the Deadwood.
like I said,
Welcome to the Deadwood Saloon podcast, where we talk
Welcome.
about butts, wieners, and other social media users. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Grumps are cool. I like the Grumps. Like, they're probably the reason why I wanted to do this.
Oh.
Well, that and, like, the Joe Rogan podcast. That I don't really watch anymore. But I watch some of his older stuff. And he's still in California.
I mean, I just, whenever I'm on a long drive, I'll pull up Joe Rogan. I'm like, what do you got to give me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he zips down his fly.
He's like, oh, I got something to give you.
When quarantine first happened and I didn't have my computer, like, what I did with my time was I literally I got on Minecraft on my fucking Xbox One and turned on a Joe Rogan podcast and would just
Oh my
build shit.
gosh.
Just literally kill days. I
Oh
killed
my
so
gosh.
many days.
That went down a different
Holy
path
shit.
than what I thought I was going to hear.
What did you think I was gonna say?
No, he doesn't have a PlayStation, so he couldn't just like binge Pornhub. I mean, let's be real. That's what everyone uses their PlayStation 3 for. I can go on the interwebs. I can look at videos on a browser. Yeah, we're just gonna use this for dirty stuff.
I think you could use. I used my Xbox One for dirty stuff. There is a way. I promise.
Okay, well,
Bill
I
Gates,
believe
you're
you.
watching you.
Okay.
Mm.
He's like, oh, he discovered the secret back door.
Off her back door.
Mm. We've been us
Cheryl's
men.
like, I gotta pull out the VHS tapes.
But yeah, we've been hogging up all the talkie time. Like fucking Andrea and Mama Tinchi have not got to say
Real.
shit hardly.
Andrew's just sitting over here.
Well, she started this topic.
Hey, Andrea's the fucking reigning champion.
He started the topic of Halloween, and that immediately went.
It
that
like
way.
lasted for all of 2 minutes.
Hey, I
First thing you
tried.
said is that you wear slutty costumes, and it just went from there. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, think
Oh,
of
the
say a topic besides just picking a word for us
Jesus
to
Christ.
pick through.
Wait, no. She's the champion. You got to ask her champion questions.
Oh my gosh! All
Champion
right.
questions?
Yeah, champ. What do you think about the next fight?
What the fuck?
He looks pretty tough over there. He's been training. He's got jujitsu and everything in him. Like, wait, what are you going to do to combat that, champ?
Madre, how do you feel about your next upcoming battle to defend your title?
Depends
I'll
on the
punch him in
game.
the throat.
I think. Oh yeah. The champion gets to choose the first game they defend. Choose.
Oh.
Because it's going to
Good
happen
choice.
like right after I hit stop
Give
recording.
me the
on this.
list. Give me a list of games.
Of course, you know the list of games. There's Pummel Party, there's Uno, there's Risk, there's HD Poker, there's Among Us, there's.
I don't think Among Us can really be one of those. It's got to be like a versus game.
That's
I'm gonna
because
go. I'm gonna
I'll
go with
always win
poker.
that. I'll always win that.
Poker?
Cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, of course. It's
Oh yeah,
Hey,
there's also
definitely
Cards
you.
Against Humanity.
Eh.
Yeah, Cards Against Humanity works because it's everybody against everybody.
But she's bad at it. That's why it's the same thing with me. I
I'm
never
really
win
not bad at it though.
If I was an Andrea, I would choose poker too because she seems to excel at that game.
Except the one time I played.
Except that one time, yeah.
I mean, not really, but all right.
All it
I
took was
mean-
the Android to lead the lobby. I won most of my chips.
See, I don't have that problem when I play poker with Andrea. We're about even.
Every
Yeah,
time I've ever played with
yeah.
Andrea, she is like a fucking poker chip magnet. She just absorbs everything. It just fucking all the luck in the world just falls right in her fucking lap.
You want to hear something funny?
What?
I'm currently playing poker.
That's why your ass is so quiet.
Knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, she's warming up.
I can't do more than I can't do one thing, man. I can't.
See, I thought I was being nice and calling attention to the champ, and she's just over here preparing to whoop our asses.
She's like, guys, get prepared. We're gonna play some poker.
I'm not doing too hot right now, anyway.
Don't lie to us.
You
Don't
got
make us
got
feel
some
like we're
gems though, right?
14 billion chips.
I have 2,500.
Yeah, you're gonna fund this room that we get in and fight over your title for.
If we're doing poker, I would only be in there for comedic relief
You don't want to
No.
play?
because I'm
The table,
hilariously bad at poker.
the
Well-
table's a low amount. It's not like
It's like 250K.
yeah, it's $250,000.
She's just that bad at poker.
I'm so bad at poker.
Supportive husband.
I know she's not great, but like, why not?
No, but like real bad.
Yeah.
Just do it for the funds.
Yeah, for the
For the
funsies.
funds.
For the funds, we're broke. We don't
Just
do anything for fun. With funds.
Funsies.
Feel that.
Andrew's like, oh, I know that.
I know what
I
that's
have
like.
more right now than I have ever.
Woo! Go get your money from the store.
There it
bitch.
is. And we're at 50 minutes. You guys want to go ahead and play poker?
50 minutes.
Yeah, it's not long for the tenchies.
Yeah, we talked about Coke, Pepsi, butts, nuts, Halloween,
I mean,
and,
we
other,
briefly.
and other YouTubers.
We spent like a good fucking 10 minutes on the grumps.
You spent 10 minutes on the grumps.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
meals helped.
we need to
Meals
rephrase
help.
that.
You and meals.
I
What?
need a beverage.
All right,
Wait.
podcast champion, give us our last topic of the night.
Stop doing this to me, man. You know
Listen,
I'm not good
listen.
at
I
Don't
need
put me on-
you. I
don't put me
need
on
you
blast.
to go inside yourself and think of something interesting.
Yes,
to say for
Don't go
once.
inside yourself. Don't go inside yourself in front of us, please.
Um,
That's a
No.
sin. That's a
No.
sin, Andrea. Don't let him lead you down the path of non-righteousness.
I'm just sitting over here drinking my
I'm
Dr.
just gonna
Pepper.
sit here and hyperventilate because I'm put on the spot.
Has anyone here
Oh.
actually
I've been put
hyperventilated?
on the spot 4 times, dude.
I feel like I literally can't handle this kind of stress.
I
You need to stop.
legitimately cannot do it.
We give you all this time to think of something, and you're like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. I
On a
know.
side note, I just realized that I didn't change my name before this podcast started.
Oh yeah,
So
your name
that's
is
fancy.
Mamade
Oh.
Madame Dim
Madame.
Madame. It's madam.
Madam.
Madame Dimitrescu.
Okay, well,
Oh.
now let's get that's okay. That's not let the
Let's go,
redneck
let's
read.
go ahead and say it right.
That is so fucked.
Madame
Yeah,
Dimitrescu.
Fucked up.
That's what I'm here for, boys and
Well,
girls.
What,
I just won $8 million.
what does that
It's
mean?
fine.
Yeah,
What?
what is this name that you've chosen to put yourself into today?
Please name the game and then.
I did not name myself.
Oh,
name
you
it.
didn't?
Theddy and
Matt, I
Sam
didn't Sam
chose.
gave you that. It's from Revenant Evil. Or Resident, not Revenant.
Revenant
Revenant?
Evil.
Alright.
Yeah,
Revenant.
I played that game one time.
We were talking about our height, and this is how the night ended. And I was like, hilarious.
Is that the tall vampire chick from the new one?
She's
It
the
is.
massive person.
Wow.
Listen, I'm not disappointed at all in this situation.
She's
Wow.
actually quite, you know,
You can,
voluptuous.
you can,
right.
you can come step on me anytime.
Heyo.
That's what fucker said. Heyo.
Not,
it
not
is.
gonna lie.
There it is.
There it is.
There it
Wait,
is.
hold on. Are we there? It isn't already.
I think it's time. Yeah, give me the there.
Yeah.
It
Are
is.
we gonna? There it is.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yes.
There it is. Give us
All right.
today's. There it is.
All right. So in today's there it is. Hold on. I'm gonna switch it over here.
Bro, you had 55 minutes to pull up Google Translate and
No, I was
type
just trying
it
to
in.
switch it over. I was trying to route it. So it is in Italian.
Oh,
Listen.
Eccolo.
Hey, hello.
Eh,
There it is.
Eccolo.
there it is.
Hello.
Eccolo.
Eccolo.
Hey.
Eccolo.
It's not
Ricola.
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 How do I hang out with you people?
I don't know because you love us and there's
We're a
possible.
good time.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
possible for
gosh.
you to get like something that looks like a crown.
Eccolo.
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 Eco.
There it is.
There it is.
Lie.
Eccolo.
All right, say goodbye, Andrea.
Bye.
Eccolo.
Eccolo.